The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 8th chapter, text number 26, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on October 6th, 1974, in Mayapur, India.
Translation. My Lord, your Lordship can easily be approached, but only by those who are materially exhausted. One who is on the path of material progress, trying to improve himself with respectable parentage, great opulence, high education, and bodily beauty, cannot approach you with sincere feeling.
जन्मई सज्जसुतश्रीभि रेदमान मदः पुमान नैवार्हत्त वितातुं वै ताम अकिंचन गोचरम. Akinchana means no, kinchana. Kinchana means something. So, no kinchana means one who has nothing to possess. He is called no kinchana. Or one who is fully convinced that nothing belongs to me. He is akinchana. Here in the material world, it is just the opposite. Everyone is thinking that I have got something. I have seen long ago, maybe 50 years ago, in Howrah station, I was going somewhere. So one man, his luggage was the half-burned some fuel wood and some rejected things he was carrying as luggage. Half-burned fuel wood. He thought that this is my possession. I have saved this, so he was taking to his home. That means everyone, even though it is very insignificant, still everyone thinks that I have got something. This is the material disease. So, this is the illusion. Therefore Shastra says, tatak grihat kshetra sutartha vittai janasya mohoyam. Janasya mohoyam aham mameti. How a man becomes entangled in this material world, everything is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Pungsang striya mithuni bhavame tat. This material world means sex attraction. Mithuni bhava. The man is searching after woman, woman is searching after man. This is material life. In human life, in birds, beasts, just these sparrows, they are trying to make some nest on this chandelier to enjoy sex and legs. Therefore they require some place. The basic principle is sex. First of all, sex life, then other necessities. First of all, seeing man and woman, then when they unite, Pungsang Siyo Mithuni Bhava Meta Tayo Mitha Hridayaganti Mahu. When they unite and they get children, then the hard knot of heart, she is my wife, she is my husband, we cannot separate. Hard knot. Hridaya Ganthi. Already there is attraction. Now this attraction becomes more and more tight after unity. Then we require a place to live together. Home, sweet home. Yes, very sweet. The whole day and night work. And this is more. He is working hard day and night. There is not a single moment leisure, and still he is a sweet home. This is illusion. So ata griha, as soon as a man and woman, or a male, female, either bird, beast, or human being, or demigods, everyone, then he requires home, griha, then land to produce food, griha kshetra, then children, griha kshetra, because when a man is married, the social life, if he has no children, that is means vacant home. Putrahinam griham sunnam. Chanakya Pandita says, Vidyahinam jivanam sunnam. One who is not educated, his life is zero. Vidyahinam jivanam sunnam. Dikasannam devabandhava. And if you want to go to some foreign place, if that place is not a holy place, because according to Vedic system, they go on touring to see holy places, Tirthasthan, or to a friend's house. So if you are going to some foreign countries, if there is no friend and no devata, then it is useless. Dikasannam devaban. Or putrahinam griham sunnam. You are married, but you have no children, and that is also good. Zero. Putrahinam griham sunnam. Sarvasunnam daridrita. But if you are poor, then everything is zero. Your vidya is zero, your home is zero, and your friend is zero, because nobody will care you. So, real point is putra. Ata griya kshetra suta. Suta means putra. And according to drive them. So, married life requires children, otherwise it is vacant. The Bhagavad said that atat griha cheto sutaptu vittai jonas samoham, that I possess. In another place it is said that we are thinking very secure. I have got a nice body, stout and strong. I take daily exercise in the morning and I keep myself fit. Atat, that verse is the Deha Kalatradi. I have got good wife. Saina means Atma Saina, Su, Asasuk. Atma, we are thinking, I am in the family life, I am very happy, I am very secure, I have got my good wife, I have got my good children, and so many things, I have got good bank balance, so I am secure. So Shastra says, Pramatta tasya nidhanang pasyannapi na pasyati. Dehapatta kalatradishu. I was forgetting. Deha and apatta. Deha means this body. And apatta means children. Dehapatta kalatra. Kalatra means wife. Dehapatta kalatradishu. Atma sannyeshu. Just like when a king fight, he has got some soldiers. Similarly, our life in this material world is simply fighting. There is always some danger, just like Kunti says, Vipada Santa Sasyat Ta. It is simply full of dangers. So when there is danger, we have to fight. That is material life. That is called struggle for existence. So how we are fighting? Dehapatta kalatradishu, atma sannyeshu. This is our soldier. I have got a good body, strong body, and I have got my children, my grown-up boys. I have got very good wife. Adi. This is the Adi. This is beginning of thinking I have got. Kinchana. This is kinchana. I have got something. Dehapatta kalatradishu. They are considered as Atma Saina. They are my soldiers. Whenever I am sick, they will help me. If I go out, then who will help me? If I leave my home, then if I fall sick, who will take care of me? No, I am not going out of home. Dehapatta kalatradishu. Atma sannyeshu. That is my soldier. We are fighting with the soldier, accompanied by soldier. Dehapatta kalatradishu atma sannyeshu asatsuopi. Asat, they will not stay. I have got experience. Everyone can say, I was children, you are children. I had father to take protection or other relative, friend. But now they are gone. Asatsu. Everything is finished. So, these soldiers, either as father or son, the father is finished, the son will also be finished. Asatsu api, dehapatta kalatradishu, atma sannyeshu, asatsu api, pramatta tassan nidhanam. These soldiers will be killed. Tasya nidhanam pasyannapi na pasyati. He knows, he has got experience. Still, he is blind. That these soldiers will not be able to give me protection. When death will come, they will not be able. But my real miserable condition is birth, death and old age and disease. So when I fall sick, they can help, they are eager to help, but real help they cannot give me. One should understand. Atma sannyeshu asassu api, they will be killed. Real protection is Krishna, that we do not know. So long we possess all these things, that is explained here, Janma, Aishajya, Suta, Sri. These are good material possessions. To born in high family, aristocratic family, or Brahman family, Kshatri family. These were considered high parentage, heritage. Nowadays everyone is Shudra, there is another thing. Nobody can be proud of his birth. So Janma and Aishajya, if we possess land, home, and children, wife, bank balance, that is called Aishajya. Janma Aishajya Suta, and education, I am philosopher, I am scientist, I am this poet, So education, that is called Sutta. Sutta, especially Vedic knowledge, Suti, the Janmai Sajja Sutta Sri, and Sri beauty. So, unless one is very happy, or born in good family, unless he cannot have bodily beauty. Janmai Sajja Sutta Sri, Edamana Mada. The more we possess these things, then we become intoxicated. It is already illusion. Griyakshetra Sutapta Vittai. So, that illusion becomes more and more stronger, and that is called mada. So, they are not interested in Krishna consciousness. That is the position at the present moment. Everyone is trying that I must have a good position in the society. People will say, oh, his house is very nice. Or everyone is trying to be educated, to acquire money. In the Western countries, these are very prominent. Janma Sajja Sutta. They are not very much interested about the Janma. But Oisajja Sutta, they are interested. And Sri. So everyone, more or less, that is the... So, these are disqualification for Krishna consciousness. In the materially, they are very good qualification, advancement of material civilization. But here Kunti says, Janmai Sajja Sutta Srivi Idumana Mada Puman Naivarhati. He does not deserve. Na eva naiva arhati. Therefore the Vedic civilization is voluntary giving up. Voluntarily giving up. Big king, Maharaj Bharat, the emperor of the whole world, Bharatvarsha. Therefore it is called Bharatvarsha. At the age of 24 years, he gave up his kingdom, his young wife. There are many instances. So, to become voluntarily akinchana, I have nothing. I don't possess it. Here in this material world, everyone is trying to possess more wealth, more education, more beauty, more family prestige, aristocracy. This is materialism. And spiritualism means just the opposite. Therefore people are not attracted to spiritualism. I have told you that I was thinking, when I was dreaming, that Guru Maharaj is asking me to come out, and I was going. Did I say this story? Yes. So I was afraid. Oh, I have to give up my family, and I have to become sannyasi, and I have to go behind my Guru Maharaj. No, it is horrible. I was thinking. But he forced me to. He's so kind that he forced me somehow or other. That is mercy. I can understand now that how much merciful was my Guru Maharaj, that he forced me to take this life. So, therefore, it was inquired by Yudhishthira Maharaj. There is a verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam that this question was raised by Parikshit Maharaj to Sukadeva Goswami. So, Your Honor, we see just the opposite thing, that one who is devotee of Lord Vishnu, the the husband of the goddess of fortune, they become gradually poorer. Because a Vaishnava, generally, they remain humble and poor, Brahman also. Whereas the worshipper of Lord Shiva means at least he voluntarily accepts all poverty. His wife is Durga Devi, so powerful, Sisti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti. She can make a new universe. She is so powerful. But this couple, Lord Shiva and Parvati, they have no house even to live. They live under the tree. So poor. No residential house even. So when one becomes devotee of Lord Shiva, he gets material opulence, he becomes rich, he gets good wife, he gets all material opulence. And when one becomes the devotee of Vishnu, the husband of goddess of fortune, he becomes poor. Why this contradiction? This is contradiction. The worshipper of the Lord of goddess of fortune is becoming poorer, and the worshipper of the Bhagavan, who has no house even, lives underneath a bale tree. That is also not very good. And his devotee becomes so opulent material. So why this difference? These are statements I have stated several times. So, Sukdev Goswami said to Parikshit that this very question was raised by your grandfather, Maharaj Yudhishthira, to Lord Krishna, and what he replied, I will say. So, in that connection, he gave quotation of Krishna. Krishna said to Maharaj Yudhishthira, Maharaj Yudhishthira by hint asked Krishna that we are your friend, and why you are put into such tribulations that we have lost our kingdom, we are now living in the forest, our wife is insulted. Why? That the reply was that Jasham anugrinami hariseta dhanam sanai. Means Krishna said that when I make one specially favored, then I take away all his riches to make him Nishkinchan. Nishkinchan means one becomes almost poverty-stricken, nobody cares for him, then he becomes fully surrendered to Krishna. Just like Narottam Das Thakur says, Aha Prabhu Nanda Suta Vrishabhanu Suta Juta Karuna Karaha Eva. Narottama Dasa Khaye Karuna Na ঠেলিও রাঙা পায়ে তুমি বিনা কে আছে আমা. This position is very nice. Nishkincha. I have lost everything. I am now not cared by my family, my friends. So everything I have lost. Therefore, I am forced to come to you, surrender. So don't kick me out. Please give me shelter, because I have no other shelter. Tumi bina ke ache amar. There is nobody else to take my care except your Lord. This is called Nishkincha. So, actually that is the position. So long we shall think that for my protection, this arrangement is there for my protection, this arrangement is there. That is not Nishkincha. Nishkinchan means when I will think, I will be actually under the understanding that I have no other protection except Krishna, and then I fully surrender. That is the best qualification for Krishna consciousness. Therefore it is said, Naivarhati abhitatum te tvam, unto you. Who are you? Akinchana gocharam. You can be understood only by a person who has lost everything. Who has lost everything. That the Kunti's purpose was that when we lost everything, you are with us. Now we have got kingdom, we have got prestige, we have got so many things. Now we are going away to Dwarka. So tvam akinchana gacha. This is Kunti's realization. Janmai sadya sutta sribi edamana padam. Therefore, for spiritual advancement, if one is interested, they should not be too much attached to material things. If you want to advance in spiritual life, Janmai sadya, because this will be entanglement. They, more and more, we shall think, this is mine. This is mine. Aham mamete. This is illusion. Nothing belongs to him. But by illusion, he will think this is mine. This is mine. Just like we have got this nice grand building in this district. If we think this is my building or my building, then there will be mishap. My Guru Maharaj said, personally, he said that when we are living in a rented house, if we could collect 200, 300 rupees, we are living very nicely at Ultani. And since then, J.V. Datta has given us this marble palace, Gaudiya Math. There is fiction between our men. We'll occupy this room, we'll occupy that room, we'll be proprietor. Kundababu was giving one tablet that this is. Everyone is planning in different ways. So Guru Maharaj said, he was personally instructing me. If I could sell this marble of this temple and secure some money, and if I could print some books, that would have been better. That would have been better. Therefore I am so much after books. If we forget our position, if we become counseling man, property man, then Krishna will be finished. Because Krishna is akinchana gochara. Therefore we should always remember that we possess this nice house not for our comfort. But people will come because they are not accustomed. If we would have invited people, come and sit down on this Mayapur ground, no, there was no possibility. Therefore, we must possess Krishna's temple, very nice, so that people will come and we shall preach. That is philosophy. Not that because we have got this nice house, therefore we should be very much attached. Attachment must be there. For Krishna's service, the temple must be very clean, the establishment must be very nice. What for? For attracting devotees. This is the purpose. Not for our personal benefit. That is my Guru Maharaj introduced this big palaces, temple. That is the contribution of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Because the Goswamis, they worship Krishna in a different method, going to Vrindavan, living underneath the tree, and one night underneath one tree, next night next tree. This vairagya is not possible for the Western people. Therefore, we require this belief. That is the contribution. Unless they live comfortably, it is not possible. And we have to preach all over the world. So, Nirbandhe Krishna Sambandhe. For Krishnas, therefore you will find in India there are many very big costly temples, not personal house. You'll never find all over India. You go and see, they have spent lots of money for temple. That was the Oriental civilization. Even the Mohammedans, they would construct very costly mosques, but they would live in huts. And that was the intention. Whenever one is a little bit rich, he will find out how to spend it for Krishna, not for his sense gratification. Just like this Madan Mohan temple was constructed by a big merchant. He approached Sanatana Goswami, "Sir, what can I do for you? I want to serve you." But Sanatana Goswami said, "My Madan Mohan, I am living underneath the tree and my Madan Mohan is hanging. So if you can construct a temple for Madan Mohan." Similarly, Maharaj Mansingh approached Rupa Goswami. They never constructed big temple for their own living purpose, but Krishna's purpose. That is the way. For Krishna, we must have everything very gorgeous and first class, but not for me. That is akincha. Personally, we should not possess anything. Simply for Krishna. So, that attitude should be maintained, because here it is said, tam akinchana gocha. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, he said that niskinchanas. Here it is called akinchana, and the same thing in different way, niskinchana. Akinchana, a means negation, and na means negation. Niskinchana. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that niskinchana bhagavad bhajanonmukhasya. Bhagavad bhajan, to advance in spiritual life, to be engaged in Krishna's devotion and service, that is the aim of life. That is the purpose of human form of life. So for him, he should always remain niskinchana. Niskinchana bhagavad bhajanonmukhasya. So, therefore Gaurkishore Das Babaji, he remained niskinchana. And his disciple Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, he also remained niskinchana, although he possessed so many temples, because nothing was for his personal, but for Krishna. So, one may question that your Guru Maharaj was sitting on the ground in a municipal lavatory, because he did not like that anybody should disturb him. He was sitting by the side of municipal lavatory. Because so many people will come for darshan and ashirvad. He did not like it. He did not like to be disturbed by this ashirvad. They will not take any spiritual instruction. They are thinking that here is a saintly person and he will bless me. So I have got now 1,000, I will tell 10,000. That's all. Therefore they come. They do not come to take any spiritual instruction. Therefore it is botheration. It is botheration. So Gaur Kishore Das Bahaji Maharaj did not like this botheration. He was sitting by the side of a municipal lavatory so that this rascal will not come out of the bad smell and will not disturb. So Maharaj Monindanandi, he was one of he had organized one Sankirtan festival. So he came to Gaur Kishore Das Bahaji Maharaj and to invite him. So after many requests, Gaur Kishore Das Bahaji Maharaj said, Maharaj, you have got many tenants. You are Maharaj. Why you are trying to make me your tenant? Because you are rich man, you also want, as your tenants carries your order, so you also want me. So why you are? No, sir, no. You are my Lord. Whatever you say, I shall carry out. Will you carry out? Why not? So he said, then don't go home, sit down here. Chant Hare Krishna. He played out. You see? So he was very humorous also. Gaur Kishore Das Maharaj. That if you are so obedient, then I ask you, don't go home. Better give up your dress and chant Hare Krishna here. So he was walking. So similarly, just like Ramanandara, he was Grihastha, very opulent governor. He is also Akincha, because nothing was possessed by personal. Everything for Jagannath. This is the distinction. And one side, Rupa Goswami, and one side, Ramanandara. And Ramanandara is the most confidential devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although he is a Grihastha. Because he is Akinchan. As Akinchan as Rupa Goswami. So we have to become Akinchan. Akinchana, then we shall realize Krishna. Therefore it is said, Akinchana Gocha. You are understandable only by person who does not possess so-called material opulence. So we should always remember that whatever we are trying for material, it is all for Krishna, nothing for us. So that people may, big gorgeous temple means people will be attracted to come here and will distribute Krishna's prasadam. The aim is somewhere or other to turn them, to convert them into Krishna consciousness. Then you remain Akincha. And if we think that we have got now a very big house, we shall live comfortably and sleep comfortably, then nagochara, then Krishna will not be realized. Then that comfort will be realized only, not Krishna. Akinchana gocha. We should always remember. This is Kunti Devi saying, Tam akinchana gocha. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said also, Niskinchana bhagavad bhajanonmugasya. Bhagavad bhajan, devotional service to Krishna. If one is interested, he should not desire anything material possession. Material, annavilasita sunnam. Niskinchanasya bhagavad bhajan. Bhagavad bhajan, why required? Parang jigimisu bhavusagaru. We are rotting in this material world we have to cross over the Niscience ocean and go to Vaikuntha. That is Bhagavad. Bhagavad Bhajan does not mean to increase our material position. That is dharma, artha, kam, moksha. These are material things. People become religious to increase their economic condition better. Dharma, artha. Generally, they want to, just like there are so many so-called saintly persons, they advertise that if you give me one, I shall give you 10. Magic, gold manufacturing, or some cloth, and they get more. People are after them. But akinchan, we have nothing to give. So they do not come to us. So, Krishna is akinchan. We should always remember that if we desire to be materially happy, and if we think some material possession and prestige in the society and becoming a learned scholar, I shall be getting more and more adoration from the society, I will be a big man, and then Krishna will be finished. Krishna will be finished. Krishna is akinchana. That is the instruction of this verse. Naivarhati avidhatum. These persons, janmai sajja sutta sivi edumana, increasing material opulence, they do not deserve approaching Krishna. Krishna will be approached by Narottam Das Thakur when he says, Tumi vina ke ache. I have no other alternative than to take shelter at the lotus feet of your Lordship. Please give me. We should always remember this. Then we shall be able to make progress in spiritual life. Thank you.